This is the ISET coaching class from Sanskrit School of Engineering, Sanskrit School of Business also. Now, this is for mathematical ability. We are having the coaching class now. Let us start the classes. Let us start the classes now. Up to last class, we are seeing the problems on train distance, time and distance, and then we went for problems on train. Now, that yesterday we have finished nearly the problems on trains, which is far enough for you. So that if you practice well, only the practice is necessary. So we are actually basing on, even though I said you are practicing, you can practice for any bank system, anything. The same idea we can use. Okay, now let us start the next part, the percentages. See, percentages means it is actually, even though percentages we feel that it is easy, but it is used in many of the chapters which we are going to deal with hereafter. That means profit and loss, salaries, and systems and pipes and systems, simple interest, compound interest. Everywhere we are using the percentage. So study of percentages is very important in this entry point of view. That is ISET or all the entrance examination. If you want to clear that or crack that one, percentages become very, very important. So now, today we will have a small introduction on percentages. What are the things necessary? What the words will be there? So understand this word. What is the words will be there if you are giving it? So that word itself will say the operation what we are going to do. So now let us start that one, percentages. Now, what do you mean by percent? Per means divide. Per, yesterday we have seen per hour. Per hour means this amount per this hour, that means division. Per cent means 100. Per 100, it is per 100 only percent. Always percentage will be a fraction divided by that's a number divided by 100 up to, normally we use up to 100. Sir, can we use up to more than 100? Yes, we can use. So for example, I put 110% effort. That means what? 100% what I need, I put plus 10 more percent also I included. That means 110% also is allowable. So normally percentages means we will consider less than 100, but in some cases we will go for 110%, 120%, whatever it is, we can go. That means the whole plus 1. And now, so we will, I will give you some important hints so that you can understand what is the meaning of percentages. That hints will be very helpful to you. First of all, let us start. This is an introduction class, so be careful. This introduction is will be much useful when you are cracking the percentage, any percentage problem. Okay. Now, what do you mean by 0%? 0% is nothing but 0 by 100, nothing, which means nothing. Which means nothing. And what do you mean by 100%? 100 means 100 by 100, which is 100% is equal to 100 by 100, which is 1, which is whole, which is the meaning of whole. Okay. Next. So suppose 3% means it is nothing but 3 by 100. 120% means it is 120 divided by 100. So now, so we are writing, you can see that we are this percentage as written in a fraction form. So let us have from 0 to 100, what are the different fractions? We can see these fractions will be helpful when you are going for the exam. Okay. Now this, for example, 1 by 1 fraction, it is nothing but 100%. 1 by 2, it is 50%, you can write. 1 by 3, it is 33.33%, you can put. So it goes on like this, and 1 by 4, you will get 25%. So 1 by 5, so you can take this, which is very useful. Straight away, you need not go for dividing this. Straight away, you can divide by this. So 1 by 5 is equals to 20%. 1 by 6 is equals to, you can write 1 by 6. Can you see this? You can type 1 by 6 is 16.66%. 1 by 7 is equals to 14.28%. 1 by 8, it is 12.5%. 1 by 9 is equal to 11.11%. And 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1% or 10%, sorry, it is 10%. It is 0.1, which is nothing but 10%. So everything we are writing in a percentage. So this is the fraction for the percentage what we are having. Suppose they are asking you 20% means instead of dividing by 100, 20 by 100, we can divide the given number by 5. It is enough. We will get the 20% on this. So this is, and next part. So I think you might have taken this. Next part we need to know about percentage is how the problem will start. So now let us see the wording. I told you the wording will give you the operation. So how the wordings will be. For example, so understand this. X percentage of Y is equal to Z. So these three things you have in mind. X percentage of Y is equal to Z. You have this in mind, and only three things we have to fill. X, Y, Z. For this, they will give any two. We have to find that which two you are getting, and we have to find the third one. That is the only thing. So you may get X and Y, so you can find Z, or you may get X and Z. You have to find Y, or you will have Y and Z. You have to find X. So these three things you have in mind. So for example, 50% of what is equals to 100. So this is the easiest thing. So 50% of what is 100. So this is the question. Now we have to find what? Y. So this is the type of question you will get it. So 50% of what you will get 100. That is the question you will get it. So now next, so next I told you what is the meaning of this of and all. X percentage of Y means X percentage means 100 into Y is equal to Y is equal to Z. So this is the format for this one. Okay. So X percentage of Y means you can write X by 100 into this of meaning is into Y is equal to Z. Now you can put 50% means 50 by 100 is equal to 100. So you can multiply this and divide by 50. What is the answer? That is the, so now, so 20% of what is equal to 50. So how will you find 20 by 100 into what is equal to 50? Now the what, that value is what? So you can put instead of what, you can put Y. So now you can find it. That Y is equal to what? 50 into 100 by 20. It is enough now. So now you can get easily cancelled 2, 5, 10. So it is what? 50% of 20 is nothing but 250. So now we can answer like this. So sorry, I made a mistake for this. So now this is the way you have to multiply this and get this value. 50 into 100 by 20. You can put it 50 into 100 by 20 is what you have to find that one. So now let us next step. So I am not going to solve this. Just to have this in mind. It is easy. Now let us go for the next one. Next point, point number 2. Until now we are seeing what is the x percentage of y, we have seen. Next we went for how to write this, we have seen. Next let us go for the problem, how it will be. X is increased by certain percentage. X is increased by certain percentage. Understand now? X is increased by certain percentage. Now what do you get? X is increased by certain percentage means, how will you write? So increased by certain percentage means already 1 is there. So you have to increase by certain percentage. For example, 1000 is increased by 5%. So how will you write this? 1000 is increased by 1000, you can take it as 1 and you have to write. So 1 plus 1 by, so it is 5%, no? 5 by 100, which is nothing but 1 plus, this is x. This is x. So increased by 5% means this is x. Okay. So now what you are getting is 1 plus 1 by 20. It is 1 by 20 into x. So you have in mind this one. Then what do you get? Then what do you get? So 21 by 20 of x. So x is what we want. This is x. So now if you multiply this, you will get the answer. Understood now? So now 21 of x. So 21 into x is 1000 divided by 20. You can cancel this. This is what? 2. It is 50. So now 0, 515, 5 to 10. You get 10 as it is. So 1050. So increased by 5%. The value is what? 1050. So now second word is, you have to understand 1000 is increased by certain percentage. This certain what you need. This is a 5 is a certain here. X is 100. 1000. Okay. So the answer is 1050. You will get it. So the same word we can use the for decrease also. Can you? We can put it for decrease also. We can put this word. Let me give that third point. Third point we will have, that is third point we will have, x is decreased by certain percentage. So x is decreased by certain percentage. So what we need? 1 minus that percentage we have to put. Okay. So for example, let us have 200 is decreased by 200 is decreased by 5%. We can put the same 5%. 200 is decreased by 5%. So what do you get now? 200 is x. So 1 minus 5% means 5 by 100 into x. So here it is 1 minus. There we have seen it is 1 plus. So increased by means 1 plus that percentage. Decreased by means 1 minus that percentage. So 1 minus 1 by 20 into x. That is 20 minus 1. It is you have to take the LCM. That's all. 19 by 20 of x. So 19 by 20. What is x? X is the number we have put. The whole number we are having is x. Okay. This what number we are having now? 200. So you can put 19 by 20 into that x value we have to put, which is 200. So you get automatically the value. What is the value? 200. It is 10. So you get 190. So decreased by a percentage also we can find it. So now let us, all these points we are discussing. So 3 points we have discussed. Now, next point, we will go for the next point. All these things are necessary for finding the percentages value. Okay. So now, some of the wordings we will try to understand now. Okay. So now, 50% of, so I think you are, so we will go for 50% of 2,400. 50% of 2,400 is what? So normally we are now going to use what I given first. Normally 50% of 2,400 is 50 by 100 into half means into 2400. You cancel this 2. 0 you can cancel. So what do you get? 0 by 420 0. It is 112. 10 plus 2 it is 12. It is ordinary normally what we do. So but what is 50% as a fraction? You have to multiply by 1 by 2 or divide by 2. So 2,400 divided by 2, you get 1200, which is nothing but 50%. So how to use the fraction? That is x into that particular fraction we use. For example, 2000 x is nothing but the total value. What the value they are into that fraction 50%. You can put the fraction here. You will get 1200. So this is the second part we are using. So how to use the percentage also we have seen. So 30% of 2000 and another value, another thing how to make it very short. So these are the formula type we went for. So how to make it short? We want to know that. So it is a roundabout means. So some shortcuts we are having. For example, let us start with like this. I want 30% of 2,400. So what I have to do normally, I have to put 30 by 100 into 2,400. So strike what I have done just now. So now I have to multiply by 30 with respect to 24. So 24 means, so 30 0, 3 to 4 12, so 2 1 remaining, 3 to 6 1 7. We got this. But it is a long method. So shortest way is, so very easy is 10%. So 10% of 2,400. What is the 10% of 2,400? Remove 1 0. That's all. Remove 1 0. You get, or the 10 by 100 into 2400. These two cancel. So 240. So you get 240. Next 1%. 1% of 2,400. So which is nothing but 24. So what is this? These two. 240 and 24. So now always very easy. If you are having 10% and 1% you can calculate means very easily we can convert this to 30% or 32% or 33%. How it is? So just this 240 multiply by 3, which is easy. 240 multiply by 3, you get 720. Similarly, suppose if we want 33%, how will you do? 33% means you cannot have any division. So 30%, 34% means you have to multiply, everything will come. So instead of that, I know 30%. 30% of 240 is just 3 times of 240, which is 720. So I can put 720. Again 3% of 24. So 3%, 3 times of 24, because 24 is 1%, into 3 times 3 will come. So 3 times of 24 is what? 72. So now straight away we can add these two, you will get the answer. So you get the answer like this. So So if you want this like the 33% means 72 you have to put. For example, if you are having 2%, so you can suppose instead of you are having 32%. So what you have to do? 720 plus 2% of 24, 48. So you have to add these two. Suppose 3% means 3% of 24 you have to add. So if this addition is easy, 768 or 772, whatever it is, you can do it. 792 it will come. So easily you can calculate. So 32% if you want to calculate means first calculate 30%, then to go for 2%, you will get the answer. Okay. So now these are the some of the shortcuts. So straight away we can find the values and we can use the how to find the percentage. All these things are some of the basics I want to tell you. Now, so now 30% of 2,400 plus 8% of 2,400. How to find 30 into 8? So 240 into 3, 8 into 240, you will get the answer. That is one way. Or I want 38% of 240, 2,400. What can I do? So normally what I told you, we can go for 3 times of 240 plus 8 times of 24. So that is also still. So still is a little, if we feel difficult, we go like this also. 40% of 2,400 to 40% of 2,400, which is nothing but 4 into 240 minus 2 into 24. That's enough. You will get the answer. So instead of putting 8 times, we can just with the 2 times we will subtract. You will get that answer. So 4 into 240 by, so 4 into 240, what is the value? 0 to 4, 6 to 16, 8, 1, 9. 960 minus, you can multiply this, 2 into 24. So you get the answer. So 24, which is 48. If you subtract this, 912 is the answer. So you get an answer 912. How? Very simple. Just you want 38% of 2,400. But instead of doing straight away, we done 40% minus 2%. You will get the answer. So these are some of the shortcuts we are having for finding the percentages. And now let us have some more things. Okay. So all these percentages are increased value or all the things we have seen. And here salary calculation, most of the problems I have seen in your ISET, and some problems in consolidate of marks, everything we are seeing, and we got that. So all these things are very basic for you. And now let us have some problems. We will go for the problems now. So take the problems. Let us see the problems now. 1. So basic problems. Now these are very simple problems. First we start with. After that we will go for the difficulty level. We will increase. Radha spends 40% of her salary. 40% of her salary on food and 20% on house rent, 10% on entertainment, and 10% on conveyance. 10% on conveyance. If her savings, if her savings at with the savings at the end of the month, if her savings at the end of the month is rupees 1500 or 1500, then her salary per month is dash. Now we have to give her salary. So now how to find this? So always in percentage, some value you have to take as base value. Here base value you have to take as 100 always. So now she spends 40% on her salary. So 40 rupees she is spending for food, 20 rupees on house rent, 10 rupees on entertainment, 10 rupees on conveyance. Conveyance means he is going to the office, all this transportation cost. Okay. Now, so now 20, 60, here 10, here 10. Totally 80% she is spending per month. And the remaining 20, so 100 we got the base. Remaining 20%, that is the 20 rupees we are saying. So remaining 20% value is what? 1500. So she is saving 1500 as 20%. So 10% is 750. So her salary is 7500. Straight away we can write salary is, so we can have 20% is equals to, so 20% of salary X is equals to what? 1500. This one base is enough now. So we can calculate. So straight away the format only we can calculate. So 20% of X is equal to 1500. So 20 by 100 into X is equal to 1500. So now you can cancel this two, and X is equals to 1500 into 10 by 20. So 2, 10 by 2. So now automatically 15,000 you get 7,500 is the answer. So the same value. So I told you X of Y is equal to Z. That value only we are using. X of Y is equal to Z only we are using here. Now this you can understand how these problems are identified. So everything you try to convert in the form of X. Somebody put 6 by 6, 3,600. No, don't use that. 20% of X is 1500. Okay. So 20 by 100 into X is equal to 1500. So cancel 1. So 10 here, if you 10, it will, here if you bring this side to the right hand side, it will change. So into 100 by, so 1500 by 15,000 by 2, it is 7,500 our salary. So we can understand this, this form. So then let us go for the next problem. The answer is 7,500 for this one. Now let us go for the next problem. Kishan spends 30% of his salary on food and donates 3% to a charitable trust. he spends rupees 2310 on these two items. Okay. Then the total salary of the month is dash. You have to find. So now they are given this thing 231, and here 3% for trust, 30% for his food. So he is spending how much? Friends, they are spending how much? He is spending 33%. That 33% of X. So we can put the same way. 33% of X is equal to these two words. They are given this total amount 2310. So now X 33 by 100 into X is equal to 2310. So X is equal to 2310 into 100 by 33. So now we can find this. This is by 11. It is cancelling. You can check it. So 22. So 2 and 11. So okay. So now we can put 2. So 1 more. So 1, 2, 1, 0. Here it is 3. So again you can go for 7, 0. Okay. So it is 7,000. So his salary is rupees 7,000. Okay. Yeah, very good. One of you has answered. His salary is rupees 7,000. The same format, if you are using for, you try to convert this format. Any problem, if you are trying to convert the formula of X percentage of Y is equal to Z, means the thing will be very easy for you. Now let us, all the basic problems only we are touching, and now let us go for next problem. If Mr. X So you can say this question answer. You can answer this. Take this problem. Mr. X spends rupees 5. Mr. X spends rupees 55475. Mr. X spends rupees 55475 on his birthday party. And rupees 28,525 on buying home appliances. And remaining 25% of total amount. Remaining 25% of total amount. He had cash with him. What was the total amount? So very easy. So some idea, if you fix it, means you can find it very easily. What was the total amount? Can you give me? It's very, very simple problem. Just a small idea only. Just to small idea only. We can give it very fast. Just to write the answer is enough. One small idea, that's all. Can you give me? Okay. See, he is spending these two amount and remaining 25%. So he spent how many? How much? He spent 75%. So 75% is equal to what? 55475 plus 28525. So you have to add these two. So it is 84. So 550. So 9 on 10 0. 9 on 10 0. 8 5 13 1. 14 4. So 1 1. So it is 84,000. So we got 84,000 here. So 75% is 84,000. So 25% is divided by 3. You can divide this by 3. So our 75% of x is equals to percent of x is equals to 84,000. That's all. So x is equals to 84,000. So you can put 75%, 75 by 100 into x is equal to 84,000. That's all. So now you can get it. X is equals to what? 84,000 into 100 divided by 75. So it is enough. You can get it the answer. So this is this you can get it. One 6 8. How it comes? %% of, so at least into 4 by 3 you can put it. Into 4 by 3 if you put also you will get the answer. 168 is wrong. 168 it is wrong. Only one person put 168. You can try that one. Can you try that one? Just you calculate this into 3 by 4. That is one calculation. Shortcut is there. Shortcut also is there. You can use that. So remaining 28, 20, I told you 25 divided by 3. So 85%, 84,000 divided by 3 is 3 is what? So equals 2, 6, 24, 8, 0, 0, 0. It is 28,000. So just add 84,000 to 28,000. You add, you will get the answer straight away. 12, 10, 1, 11. So you will get, it is answer is 1120. Yeah, one person has done right. It is answer is 11200. You can use that way. Otherwise, shortcut. I use just shortcut. I told you, no, 75% is 1 by 75% is 3. And it is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 you can multiply 3 by 4. Otherwise, I just divide, it is the 75%. I divide this total amount by 3. So I got 25. Just add it. You will get the answer. This is a shortcut. 78% means they asked remaining 25%. 25% means into 375. So I divide this by 3. So I got 25. Plus add that amount, you will get the answer. Okay. So now let us go for next problem. The answer is 112000 for the previous problem. Now, Miss Sujata invest 7%. Miss Sujata invest 7%. That is 2170 rupees 2170 of her monthly salary in mutual fund. in mutual fund. Later, she invests 18%. Later she invests 18% of her monthly salary, in recurring deposit. Also, she invests 6% of her salary in NSC, that is National Savings Certificate. Okay, NSC. What was the total amount invested by Sujata? Miss Sujata. Now you can find it. Tell me what was the total amount. Very simple. This word you can use. 7% of. So now 7% of X is equals to 2170. It is enough. 7% of X is equal to 2170. So X is equal to total amount only they ask. X is equals to what is that? We can have it. So 7 by 100 into X is equal to 2170. So X is equal to 2170 into 100 by 7. 7 is 310. So what do you get? 31,000. So salary is 31,000. So now let us go for what is the investment they asked. Question is asked in what is the investment. So total percentage you have to add. So now 7 plus 18 plus 6. 7 plus 18, 25 plus 6, 31%. So 31% of whatever total amount invested by Sujata. Total, one word I missed. Total annual amount. That is the word. Okay. Total 31% of 31,000. 31% of 31,000 we have to find. What is the value? Individual value you can find. So 31% of 31,000, what it is? You can find that one. So you can get that. 7%, from 7% we got the total amount. So total amount, 31% of 31,000 is equals to what? So remaining we want is equals to what? So I have run this way. 31% of X is equal to this. X is 31,000 is equal to, you have to find this value. Give me this value. So you get 31 by 100 into 31,000. So these two get cancelled, and now you have to multiply this. So you get 31. So what do you get? Multiply. So 1,339, 3,136, and 90. So it is 9610. That is the answer. But annually they asked, so 9610 into 12 we have to find. So 9610 into 12 we have to find, because that is the annual amount. So 1 month we found, for a salary in 1 month we found, and the percentage only they are given, monthly salary they are given. So for 1 month we have calculated is 9610. So you are making into 12. So you get the answer 12. How can you do this? 10 into 2. So multiply by this 2, multiply by 10. So what do you get? Multiply by 10 means 96100 into 2. You multiply this by 2. What do you get? 0, 2, 12, and 18, 1, 19. You add this 4, 3, 2, 0, 2, 3, here 15, then 9, 1, 10, 1, 11. So this is the total amount he invested. Understood? What I did is, I not multiplied by 12, it will take time. So I multiplied by 10 and add it and multiply by 2. So what I did is 9610 into 10 plus 9610 into 2. This is what we can do it very simple. Okay. So you will get the same answer. So now the answer is 115320. Okay. So now here, now let us, all the problems what we have seen is from the total it is divided. We can see what are the investments, what are the spending. They are given the words in the total. So what we have to do is we are cancelling this out of total. Now let us have a different problem. The wordings you can understand. First, up to now we are having a different wording because of the total amount, that word is there. Now let us have a another one problem. Mr. X spends 20% of Mr. X spends 20% of his income on household expenditure. Then out of the remaining he spends 25% on children's education, 15% on transport, 15% on medicine, 10% on entertainment. Okay. He is left with 9,000 rupees, 9,800. Can you see this board? 9,800. So he is left with 9,800. After he is left with 9,800 after incurring all expenditure. What was his monthly salary? Okay. Here, one important thing we must see that is that word, this word is very, very important. Remaining. You can see that this word remaining, which is very, very important in previous, that is the difference between the previous problem and the problem we are taking now. Why? Because that problem we are taking only the total, But here, once he is spending 20% of his household expenditure to the house, and then after that, out of remaining, he is spending. So that is what out of remaining, what is the percentage we have to calculate. So now this problem becomes that word, because of that word, this problem is entirely different than other problems, because other problem we have taken the total amount, but here we are not taking the total amount, we are taking this remaining. This word becomes important. Now let us solve this problem. First of all, we have to take this. So now, so I told you when I start this class, you have to take a base value. So normally we will take the base value 100. I told you the salary you are taking means salary is the base value. You take just as 100 rupees or 100. So 100, 20% is spending. So he is spending on household expenditure. So 20% goes off. So remaining how much? Remaining it is 80 rupees or 80%. So remaining 80% he is spending how much? How many is spending? 25 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10. That is 30, 55, 65% he is spending on the remaining amount. Okay. So it is 65% of 80. 65% of 80. So now we are having what amount? 65% of 80 is 52. So we have taken as base value as what? 100. So we get 65% of 80 is 65 by 100 into 80. This is equals to, we have to calculate. This is, you can cancel this and you can 5 into 2. Here 5, 1, 5 and 15, 13. 13, 8, you calculate, you will get 52. That value is 52. You get it. So once you get this one, so 52% he is spending, plus he is spending, this is for 80 we got it, understand? So 52% we are spending of 100. So now all this 20%, so it is, he is spending 72% of X is what? Total spending is 72% now. So of this 72, remaining is what? 28% of X is equals to 9800. That's all. Now your X is the salary, you got it. 9800 is the 28% of X. Understood now what I am saying? So what I did is, first I had taken the base value as 100 and removed the household expenditure. So remaining 80. In this 80, what are the spendings we are taking? So 25 plus 15 plus 15. So it is 30 plus 25, it is 55 plus 10, 65. So 65% of 80 is 52. So 65% of 52 rupees he is having. Plus already he spent 20 rupees. So totally 72 rupees he spent out of 100 rupees. So now convert that to percentage. So what do you get? 100 rupees, 72%. So remaining 28 rupees. So that 28 rupees is nothing but 9,800. That is 28% of X is equal to 9,800. It's not 2,000. It is 9,800. So what it is salary? We have to calculate. So straight away we can calculate 28 by 100 into X is equal to 9800. So now X is equals to 9800 into 100 divided by 28. Now we have to calculate this. So this is a salary. You get, what is the salary? Automatically you will get, if you solve this, you will get the answer. Can you give me the answer? No, it is not wrong. That is why it is wrong. You put one of you are put 20 plus. You cannot add this 20 because this word. That is what I am saying. This problem is different because of this word remaining. You cannot just add with this 20 with this. because remaining amount only is doing this. Understood now? It is not 75. Don't put that, it is wrong. That this 10 also you left. Okay. So what are the percentages? 25, 15, 15, 10. So all these are percentages. So remaining amount is spending. So totally it is 52. Straight away means what do you get? 65 plus 20, it is 85 it will come. No, it is wrong. And you missed this 10 also. So you get 75. 75 is wrong actually. So answer is 35,000. Understood now? So answer, you multiply this, you will get the answer, and you put the answer exactly right. X is equal to 35,000. Good. One of you has done. So now you understand now. Remaining, this word is very, very important. Because previously what we have calculated from the whole. Now here we are not calculating like that. First one we removed, then remaining amount only. That's what I told you. Take the whole number as 100. Then only it will be easy for you. Okay. So with this, today I stop this, and tomorrow we will continue this same percentages. Why I am concentrating on percentages? I told you when I start this class, because percentages are coming in every area. Whenever you are going for Python systems, whenever you are going for simple interest, compound interest, and whenever you are going for any other problems, this percentage, even in speed also they are using sometimes. So percentages, understanding percentages becomes very, very important when you are going for any entrance examination. So we started with the very basics, and some important techniques we have studied, basic techniques we have studied. With this, I stop today. Thank you. You have a 5-minute break. After that, the next class will start. Thank you very much.